Welcome to the presentation, Toon, Shape Your Future with Every Transaction. Our cash dilemma is in full swing. Money is being programmed, everything is being monitored, negative interest rates, instant deductions, individual error points, cyber attacks, power outages, or political changes that can simply freeze money nationwide, and with that, the end of cash, which is already on the rise. So I simply recommend securing your money, and there are alternatives to help you stay independent. And the market analysis says the following: everything is going digital. It's obvious, we've entered the digital age and crypto is becoming more and more prevalent. By 2028, there will be 1 billion people dealing with crypto, yet very few actually use crypto in their daily lives. Most people just buy and hold. So they buy and hold, but they don't use it in their everyday lives and can barely even buy a coffee with it. That's exactly where we come in. Toon wants to be that interface and offers everyone the opportunity to connect a payment option to their phone via the Apple or Google Play Store or through a web app. That means you download the app and verify yourself. You don't need proof of address, it's a low KYC process. Then you activate your card, which costs $12, and then you can link this card directly to Apple Pay or Google Pay. You can then top up this virtual crypto debit card with cryptocurrencies and use it to shop at any store or shop. Do you want more? Do you want benefits? Cashback discounts? If you want better cost structures or income, then you choose one of these 6 plans. So until November 1st, there are still special offers available. Starting November 1st, these offers will no longer be available. And here on the next page, you can see what the regular card costs are. So from 139 up to 1 million. Now some of you might be wondering, how could I possibly afford 1 million? I can reassure you here as well. You also have the opportunity to work your way up. That means if you want to reach diamond status now or have the diamond member plan, let me give you a sample calculation. If you go ahead and have 200 people who purchase a bronze membership, that's 200 times 5,000, so you have 1 million in sales, and then you automatically become diamond. What's important here? Not to have everything in one line, meaning the 50% rule applies here. And also important, it's always a can-do, not a must-do principle. And here's the advantage you still have right now. If you join by November 1st, you'll get more cash back for your transactions, and starting from November 1st, the cashback will drop here, for example, to 15%, and diamond used to be 30%, then gold. From 25 down to 10, 20 down to 7, bronze tier from 15 down to 5, copper tier from 10 down to 3, while the starter tier stays at 1. Cashbacks are limited in this area, starter 100, 300 in the copper tier, bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. Yes, you have the opportunity to simply get back what you spend in the form of tokens. That's how the whole thing works. That means you've now purchased a membership plan. You spend your money over the course of a month, and then depending on which cashback tier you're in, it's accumulated. At the end of the month, you'll receive this cashback credited to you, and it will be paid out to you daily over a year in tokens. If the tokens value increases, you'll get even more cashback back. From every membership plan that you pay for yourself, a large portion also goes into the TOONCASH token, which you also receive as a daily payout. So this means you are creating a passive income stream for yourself. That is, 50% of the total amount goes into the TOONCASH token. And on top of that, you get an additional 60% per year calculated on it. So just for getting such a membership plan, you receive a daily payout of 0.44%. Here's a small example. If you put in 5,000 with a doubling, you have 6,480, and of course all the benefits of the card. With a tripling, it's 9,720, and with a 5-fold increase, it's 16,200. Then if you just want to get the token and stake it, there's also a reward for that, because 10% of all transactions that happen at Toon go into a pool. This pool is simply distributed to the 250 most successful stakers. And here the principle is, the more you stake, the more you get. Here's a small sample calculation. If 1 million users are reached, that's an average of 700,000 that end up in the pool. If everyone were to stake the same amount with 250 founders in this pool, that would amount to a monthly sum of $2,800, specifically in USDT. Then we have the legacy pool as long as supplies last. So this is always calculated on a monthly basis. This means that everything is recalculated month by month, and right now this is a one-time opportunity for each of you. That means for the first 125 people, you get a lifetime share of all transactions, so 10% goes into this pot. For this pool, you put in $5,000 and are then simply involved for life. Of course, you receive the tokens, you get a card on top, the bronze card, and yes, with the same example, with 1 million users, 700,000 end up in the pot. With 125 individual people or 125 distinct pools, that's a significant 5,600 per month, which is also conveniently paid out to you directly in USDT. If we reach 2 million users, you can already expect around 10,000. It really is very, very lucrative. Here it is again, all at a glance. Someone invests 5,000 and only 60 spots are still available. Then for you, 75% goes into staking, not just 50% like with a regular card. That's another small benefit here. That means if it doubles, you have almost 10,000 here. If it triples, almost 15,000. And if it quintuples, almost $25,000 as equivalent value in tokens. That's it from the investor side. That means you have a low KYC, a nice card with which you can spend crypto, and if you want benefits, you activate a membership plan that also opens up a passive income stream at the same time. The higher the card, the more benefits you get, and so if you're satisfied with it now, you have the option to recommend it to others. It's not a must, it's an option. That means here you will be compensated, and the income streams are quite something. At least that's how it stands right now. If you have someone who purchases a legacy pool through your link, you'll receive compensation across 10 levels. So 10%, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 2. You can see everything here transparently. Then, if someone buys ToonCash tokens here, for example, invests $300 in ToonCash tokens, you earn $30 instantly in your wallet. So please also get in touch with the person who showed you all of this, or they will do it together with you. When someone purchases a member plan, you immediately receive the amount in United States dollars or United States dollar tether on the Solana chain transferred to your Phantom wallet. Also, 31% is distributed across 10 levels. If someone gets a plastic, metal, or gold card, that is also commissioned, 31% across 10 levels. Here you can see all the figures. Then there's a leaderboard, which means 9% of all member plans go into the leaderboard. And here the most active participants each week are recognized and receive Solana, Toon token, or physical prizes. Then there are direct commissions, meaning if you refer people who use the card, you receive a share of the transaction fees ranging from 0.1 up to 1% of transactions. Just imagine you have a community and you've built up 10,000 people here and you get on average 0.5%. That's the average, just as an example. And these 10,000 people generate a turnover of $350 each. Then you're looking at about 10,000 that you receive passively each month in USDT. And that's unique. You won't find that anywhere else. Then there's the global pool. 10% of all transactions go into a pool. To access this pool, there are conditions or requirements you need to meet. Now, to get into the silver pool, you need 3 bronze lines, 10,000 of your own in personal staking, and 250,000 in turnover. And now in this example, just to stick with this example, when 1 million users are built up, 700,000 are sent into this global pool, and then it's split up 25%. So here there are then 175,000 in it. If, for example, there are 10 people in this pool, you divide this amount by 10. In the gold pool, yes, the air gets thinner, or rather, there's more air to breathe because there are fewer people in it. That means you share with fewer people. So 210,000 divided by 5 people. If you're in this pool, you get almost 40,000 a month. For diamond, it's 315,000. Maybe 3, 4, or 5 people get in there, and then in my opinion, that's when it really starts to get fun. Then you also receive a daily reward in Toon token. When someone acquires such a card, their passive income in Toon token begins, and you benefit from that as well. So here you have a concept where you receive 3 different cryptocurrencies when the card is used by other people, and that's unique. Then we have a weekly calendar, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Coaching on Monday in German and English, Tuesday webinar in German and English, Wednesday we have back office training in German and English, Thursday we have trading training and a German-English webinar at 8 and 9 p.m. and Sunday is the leader call in German and English. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for your participation, and if you have any questions about this, please contact the person who invited you.